Who?
Ours.
No. Who organization is this?
Ours.
Man, y'all quiet. Y'all don't believe that?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Is it Kesby's? Is it Kennesaw State's?
Yes.
Is it the president's?
No.
Whose is it then?
Ours.
It's ours. We make this how we want to make this. We do what we want to do. Y'all know this? We was at that conference, right? And all you keep on hearing is Georgia Tech, Georgia Tech, Georgia Tech. I ain't heard nobody hollering KSU. Even though we won Supreme, ain't heard nobody calling our name. Why is that? Because they don't know us. Why don't they know us? All y'all here tonight, why don't they know us? Are we just going through the motion in these positions? Everybody coming up here talking about, I want to do this, I want to do this. How many of y'all believe that y'all can make a change? How many of y'all believe that we can be $1 million organization? How many of y'all believe that? This man put up a phone and said 15,000 like that was something. Like that was something. I heard somebody say, and I ain't gonna put nobody on the spot, hey man, we just got relief, we got $1,000, we balling. How many of y'all can pay y'all rent with that? So how do we expect to run an organization with those type of numbers? What are we willing to do? And so y'all see, I ain't talked about me because it ain't about me. It's about us. And I'm running for vice president because I want to make us better. I want to make us reach those numbers. I want to make us, because I'm into winning. That's what I'm here for, to win. I don't care about no job. Never have. I created a business in Atlanta. In 3.5 years, I took it to $1 million. I wasn't making $1 million, but the business was. Guess what kind of company it was? A commercial cleaning company. We had all the people in hospitals in Atlanta. So, when we talk about success, when we talk about winning, I'm gonna tell y'all another secret about me. I never knew how to do anything I've done. That's crazy, huh? I done made over $250,000 working in construction. I've started multiple businesses. I've been an IT recruiter. I didn't know how a pipe fit, but I did that. You know why? Because I said I could do it. Who's better than me? Who's better than y'all? Y'all here tonight for a reason. Y'all here for a reason. Some people want a job. Some people want they want to just learn how to be better in their skills. But that's my job, is to make you guys better. And that's the reason why I would like to be vice president. I got a lot of stuff, but I want to get to questions because I don't want my time to go over. But y'all want to talk about Pacifics. Let's talk about Pacifics. Let's go.
All right, so, before, so as a person who is passionate, right, I can definitely relate because I'm also a passionate person. I have to play devil's advocate because I've been taught this before. Sometimes your passion can be misconstrued because some people just don't think like you. So considering you'll be the VP, how do you plan to more efficiently disseminate that energy across?
Right. Okay. So now I'm gonna tell you why I took off my jacket. Because and this is the reason why I took off my jacket. It's because it's these times right now when the hard work is put in that we don't have on clothes, we ain't looking nice, we putting in that work, right? So when we can go to these national conferences, you know, that we are able to dress up and now we can just, hey, wave at everybody, right? So when it comes to passion, yeah, I'm passionate. Yeah, I'm a disruptor, but at the same time, I'm very intelligent. And that's the only reason I'm here. So when it comes to intelligence, it's saying that I'm a people person. So I care how he feel about things, I care about he feel about things, and I care about how he feel about things. D might be young, he might be undeveloped, but guess what? That's what we're here for, you know? And it might not be in a position to put him in a position of authority, but it's my job to see those growth and see where he's trying to go and say, hey, how do we make this dude better? How do we make ourselves better? And just to be real with you, why we got all these positions? Why we got all this stuff going on? Just because they said we do, we make this stuff. If we don't need it, we don't need it. And so we say passion. Okay, because I got a vision, because I know where I want y'all to go. And if they don't understand it, hey, it's like Donald Trump said, you know what I'm saying? It ain't for you. Now, one big old thing, I'm stop. But one big thing is that, right? A lot of people have a misconception about who we are. They say, why y'all want to be the black? Everything got to be black. It's not only about us. It's about enhancing the minorities, right? It's about enhancing. It ain't saying that we can't work with Georgia Tech, the white society. It ain't said none of that. It just said we're about enhancing the minorities to opportunity. And that's how we do it. We work with these people, we work with these people, but we understand our mission.
All right, so I see a lot of passion here, but especially in the vice president position, how are you going to deal with maybe conflict of interest and there's some ideas that may be expressed in the executive board as well as the entire chapter? How are you going to be willing to hear others out and pitch your point when need be?
Definitely. I don't hold any position outside of governing and you know, keeping things, making sure that things work. I'm like the whip, you know, if Benjamin, like Benjamin was, he was the face of the company, and I'm the whip of the company, so just make things, so what I desire to do is like just plant some seeds, right? So plant some seeds, work with everybody, because even in those positions also execute that duty more than it is just to come up with all the ideas. The community's supposed to come up with the ideas, and then those positions are supposed to be able to execute those ideas and those goals, and that's it. So a lot of time when we came up here, it's like, what are you gonna do for that? But it's a community. We do whatever we want to do, you know what I'm saying? And bringing that back into, that's how you get, you know, that's how you deal with conflicts and different things. And then there's a structure, you know, there's a structure as far as who has the last word. A lot of times, say the president has the last voting power, you know, when there's an action discrepancy. So, you know, we have things that can go with that.
You said something that I actually really agree with, which is sometimes why do we have all these positions, especially if it's just causing more dysfunction than actual function.
Right.
And while there are certain positions we have to be technically considered a chapter,
Right.
what extraneous positions, I don't know if you know them at the moment, like would you kind of like chop off? Because I do feel that if you're doing something efficiently, you kind of got to bring things together and get your core right again, then try to expand again.
Right. Well, let me actually get on my case first, you know. So the thing about positions, right, is that a lot of time they're grown into, right? So they're grown into. A lot of time when we have a lot of people that coming up here, that's first time they just joined KSB or they just want to join the SB and different things, right? They want to grow, they want to do opportunities, present something to them, right? So the thing about it is that there's supposed to be a lot of shadowing going on as far as people that are just prepping people for these next positions, right? Well, if you have like a treasury chair or you have a fundraiser chair, you have these chairs, you know, and if we're not filling these chairs in a sense of if it's not, I would say, if it's not part of what we're trying to accomplish in that cycle, then I say that not necessarily to abolish those seats, but actually, you know, we'll actually kind of keep those seats vacant and more or less focus on our mission for that time period. You understand what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So you just mentioned shadowing.
Right.
Which is very, very important, especially when it comes to electing new board members.
Right.
So how much time have you spent with the current vice president, and also what have you taken away from that time spent? Well,
I've actually got a chance to spend, I wouldn't say a great deal of time with the president, but I've spent a nice little portion of time. I actually joined NESB at the beginning of this semester. So I've been kind of showing interest. I've almost been to every event that we've done. I got the name Money Man because I love to give the kids money. So, I mean, as far as in leadership, I've actually managed over 50 accounts. I've actually managed over 40 employees in my own business. So when it comes to managing people, managing different personalities, manage those things where people just popping up at the middle of the night and saying they're not gonna come to work and you gotta jump and throw everything on, you know, I've actually done that before. So the experience that he showed me and he will continue to show me will only enhance my ability to be a servant leader as well. Okay, chief marshal.
All right, so they have to break down the president's first 100 days,
Okay.
right? And kind of be like, what have you done, right? Because this is really the times you get the most stuff done,
Mhm.
right? So let's say your first month, what do you have planned that you want to take care of, that you really want to get done that first month?
Okay. Well, I've already actually started on a lot of things. I already got 2 sponsors for us for the next fall semester. I'm actually going to use my own money to actually build us a website because I'm tired of grilled meat a little bit, you know. Can't keep up with anything. You gotta keep scrolling up to try to find stuff. It's aggravating, you know. And even though it's a nice medium, why don't us, as for us being a professional organization, why don't we have our own website? Why can't we make it simple? We do? I ain't seen it yet. So, you know, right. You know what I'm saying? Listen to this. I'm gonna ask y'all a question, right? What is it? That he had it on board, right? The Kesby sign, right?
I'm moving to extend time by 3 minutes.
What?
Second.
So let me tell you. Let me ask you this, right? Let me ask you this. How are we branded? Do anybody know how we're branded in Atlanta?
What do you mean by branded?
How are we branded? How is the National Society of Black or the Society of Black Engineers branded in Atlanta?
Simple.
Huh?
It's just the symbol.
Just as simple, right? The basketball team, football team, what do they do every couple of years? They
Rebrand.
change the symbol. They don't change the element of it, but they rebrand it. We got a younger population, man. We need to update some of this stuff. We need to update our website. That's the reason why I'm gonna go ahead and get us a website. We should know every member. We have 35 members. We don't even know who they are half the time. So why don't we have a website talking about, like, letting everybody know what major? Why we not, so we can actually join up and actually, like, get help so we can bring everybody GPA up? We know that's a filter that they're using. You know what I'm saying? Why we not utilizing those things? You know?
That's great, yeah.
Right. Oh, I got more,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
but
got
the
wait.
first
Right.
thing to do is-
Right. Oh, I'm also working with the radio station. Right. I'm working with the radio station. I'm trying to get our own show as well. You know, hey, we pass by that thing every day, ain't been used. Guess what? We finna use it. We finna use it.
So just a continuation, this question has been asked in different ways, but just going back to your energy. You mentioned our radio, right? That's the common zone. You mentioned funds, that's the finance zone. You mentioned a bunch of different things that fall into the website, also
Right.
the common zone. So instead of, you wouldn't be doing those
Right.
things. You would be delegating, right?
Right.
Managing. So again, this just goes back to your passion, right? You clearly want to get these done within a certain time.
Right.
You're clearly older than most college students. How would you deal with a freshman that's the publications chair?
Right.
And more importantly, my main question would be, what if you and your president disagree on how to enforce certain things?
All right. A lot of people didn't know me until nationals, right? What would someone say that I did when I was at national? I made sure we babysit to a certain degree. People was getting a little bit messed up. We wanted to make sure that they got home. When we left the house, you know, I made sure I took videos because, you know, we had some other stuff going on there. The woman tried to kick us out early. You know, it's a lot of different things. So when we talk about like, how do you get these things done? You know, it's just like, I take an automatic approach of, I care about everybody, right? I don't want to see nobody get messed up. I don't want to see anybody get messed up. I only want success for everyone. So when it comes to like the disagreement, say with the vice president or the president, we all know that that's his show. You know, he pushes his agenda. You know, so it's my duty to be a good servant. You know, but and I should stop saying, you know, be a good servant more than trying to push my agenda. It'll be time for that. And then I know one thing about people, that people respect people that they know been through it. So if you see me and my action are steady portraying what I'm saying, people are gonna be more willing to actually, or more receptive to actually follow, you know, a person that say, okay, well, I know he's really about it. How many people know fake Christians and everything else, you know, and they ain't doing nothing, but they always talking. People don't respect them, but they do respect people that change, because I know a dude right now that I've heard stories, but that he done changed his life, and I just grew more respect for him. And then too, all y'all be on social media and stuff like that, right? People talk about how can we get more people, right? Y'all know how you can get more people? All you guys do is start acting like you want to be here. You know what I'm saying? If you want to like, man, it's going down, it's epic. It's epic up in there. It's going down, Nisby going down. Man, guess what people do? Why it going down there? Where it going down there? You know what I'm saying? Because all they want to do is turn up. They want to get lit, right? So all you got to do is, a lot of times it's the saying, say, fake it till you make it. You know what I'm saying? Fake it till you make it. And the same way with the understanding, man, with the class and everything else.
So we have
I got
6 more minutes in this room,
I
so
think I
we have
got-
time for one more.
I think I got an important question.
Go ahead.
I think one of the biggest issues with sustaining a high level of like output and function, and that's because the any chapter really is the fact that we're students and we're coming in and out.
Right.
So you get students that come in, they don't know nothing, like say something like this, like kid over here, and then people who have been here for a bit, but then, you know, people move.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you work with that? Because that's a big factor. I think that's probably one of the biggest issues, because people are moving.
Right, and I'll answer your question kind of with kind of like my experience, like I was saying, as far as about people calling out. When you have like, you know, Piedmont Hospital has a whole lot of satellite sites, and they're not inside of Atlanta, they're on all the outskirts, right? And people will wait till last minute and call me, hey, I can't come, my daughter's sick, right? And so it's always how you have to be stern, but you have to be agile. You know, whatever you start with is what everybody gonna go with. So if at the beginning of the fall semester, you have actually worked with your committee tirelessly, put in those hours, big grind, big shine. Everybody's not gonna go with that, you know, but you have to be agile enough to be able to be flexible enough to be able to let those people do what they need to do and still have a strong base, you know, with the people that's actually here. So that's my goal, is that I understand people gonna come, I understand that people workloads get hectic and stuff like that, but if we know what people's schedules are, you're more prone to work with them. And I'll leave y'all with the last thing. Wilson Carter said, once you control a man's thinking, you don't have to worry about his action. You don't have to tell him to go here or go there, for he will go without being told. You don't have to tell him to go to the back door, because he'll go through the back door without being told. And if you understand what that means, right, is that your thinking, you know what I'm saying, whatever you think of yourself, you will be. Whatever you think of this organization, it will be. And if you think it could be grand, man, give what you got. Give all you got. And then you can leave and say, hey, I did my best. And so that's all I plan to do, is to give my best every day I come in here.